Welcome back to your number one source of school-related headlines. I'm your host, Mrs. Hamilton.
And I'm Dr. Rickert.
First up today, we'll be following a Wednesday bell schedule.
You'll hear State of the Campus address in the homeroom, and 7th graders, you are dismissed with the first bell this week.
It's that exciting time of year again. Student council elections are just around the corner. This is your chance to help shape the future of our school by choosing the leaders who will represent your voice, your ideas, and your spirit.
Here are your official candidates for the 2025-2026 Student Council. Our presidential candidates are Graham Underwood, Sawyer Matley, and Amaya Evans.
For vice president, we have Jeff Ancho Giovanni, Elotis, Banks Bradford, and Isley Sabalka. Wow. Sorry, guys.
For treasurer, we have Kaylee Murillo, Owen Taff, and Amaya McClare.
And that was for secretary. And for treasurer, we have Matthew Pacheco, John O'Toole, and Chloe Zabala.
Each of these candidates has stepped up with a passion and purpose, ready to make a difference. Listen closely to their campaign speeches on a future episode of Actus Live. We encourage you to ask questions, think about who best represents your vision for our school.
Voting will take place in homeroom on Tuesday, September 16th. Make sure you're present and prepared to cast your vote. Let's make this election meaningful, respectful, and fun. Your voice matters, so make it count.
Attention all 8th grade students. Summer learning bags are due today. Be sure to turn in the summer learning bags into your science class.
Do you need a computer at home to finish your homework assignments? Home Chromebooks will be available soon, but supplies are limited. Pick up a form in the Learning Center this week only and return it by Monday, September 15th.
The first 50 students to turn in their completed forms to the Learning Center will receive a home Chromebook to be picked up by a parent the following week. These Chromebooks will be at school use only and must stay at home for the rest of the school year.
Load up the car, bring your crew, and get ready for a fun night out because Family Movie Night is coming to Actus. The fun begins tomorrow at 6 p.m.
We'll be showing the adventure-packed film Call of the Wild. That goes with those summer learning bags that you are turning back in today. Admission is totally free, and delicious movie snacks will be available for purchase, with all of the proceeds going to support the amazing Actus Parent Club. So come out, relax, and enjoy a night of fun, film, and community. We'll see you there. It's going to be wild.
From the hypothesis to high fives, here's the scoop on joining this year's science fair.
Everyone's invited to join Miss Onsum in room D2 for a quick science fair info session next Tuesday, September 16th. You've got 2 chances to attend before school at 8:15 a.m. or during the second half of 8th grade lunch beginning at 1:40.
Whether you're bursting with ideas or just curious, this meeting is your first step towards being part of something exciting. Don't miss it.
All right, so attendance matters, friends. We have a goal here at Actus for 95% attendance every week. And last week, we want to celebrate because 7th grade had 95.22% attendance, which just passed that threshold. And 8th graders, you rocked it at 95.64%. We want to remind you that in the month of September, if you have perfect attendance, we're going to throw a perfect attendance party on October 3rd. So we'll be looking at all of that data.
Super exciting.
I love it.
Keep it up, guys. Great
Absolutely.
job. Our unwanted behaviors for last week that we saw, unfortunately, an influx in is inappropriate language. Be sure that your words are kind, they're necessary, and they're appropriate for school. Another thing we want to address is disrespect. When you're talking to someone or when you're talking with someone, make sure that they have an opportunity to be heard and they're done talking before you talk. Disrespect for adults could be Dr. Rickart's talking to me about something and I'm a student and I just jump in and want to tell her why. Let me tell you about, that's not what happened. This is what happened. That's seen as argumentative, which could be disrespectful to an adult. So again, listen, attend to detail. Sometimes we don't need to respond with anything and sometimes we can just say, okay. And that's it. Dress code, reminders.
We're seeing a lot of short shorts. We're seeing a lot of spandex shorts. Those are not okay. And then again, make sure that if you're wearing those leggings type pants or yoga type pants, that your shirt comes all the way down in the front and the back.
Definitely.
However, I do want to say, celebrate 8th grade. You guys rocked it last week with way less referrals than 7th grade. So on Friday, Mr. Spears said that you could have 5 extra minutes of lunch.
Sweet.
So
good job, 8th graders.
We'll let you know how those bell schedules will work. And then we always like to celebrate success here, not just student success, but teachers as well. So teachers, don't forget you have an opportunity to nominate students who are showing our 3 core values. And you can find that in All Around ACDIS. It's just a Google form. And students, I want to congratulate you because we've had a bunch of students already nominate teachers for exhibiting our 3 core values as well. And teachers, I love seeing how the students just admire your just awesomeness. So we'll be coming to you celebrating those awesome teachers and students.
And last but not least, a few tips for success. First and foremost, we are a pencil-only campus, so no pins are allowed on campus. So if you have pins in your backpack and or on your person, they will be taken from you by staff, so don't bring them. Keep your pins at home. Water bottles,
markers,
Sharpies, markers, any of that stuff is included within the word pins. Water bottles are tools, not toys. We are seeing a lot of people throwing around water bottles. First and foremost, that's extremely dangerous. And secondly, that's not what water bottles are for. They're for you to use to get a drink. So if we see that water bottles are not being used appropriately and they're being used as toys, we may have to put something else in place where you're not allowed to have a water bottle on campus. We do not want to do that. We want you to have access to water, so please don't put us in a situation where we have to take that away from you.
Yeah, hang on to those. Again, and we also want to say, if you want to eat lunch, I know sometimes the line seems long. Miss Mel is awesome, and her team is awesome about getting everybody through the line fairly quickly. But if you want to eat lunch, you need to go stand in line. You can't go sit at the benches and wait for the line to die down or go out to the yard. If you leave the quad and go out to the yard, you need to stay out at the yard, and you've given up your opportunity to have lunch on that day. So if you're going to eat lunch, go straight to the line.
All right, and let's honor America with the flag salute. Please stand. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, what's for lunch today, Dr. Rickert?
Today for lunch is grilled cheese, nacho Doritos, cucumber and ranch with tahini, fresh banana, and your milk of choice.
Please take an accurate lunch count and submit your number and Synergy to Miss Mel so that she can plan for today. Thanks for hanging out with us on Actus Live. As you head into your day, remember to lead with respect,
responsibility,
and honesty, the Actus way. We'll be back soon with more stories, more fun, and more headlines that matter to you.